GTP, they are always timeless. They have provided fabrics for all the quiz mistresses, and they have also provided some packages as awards for the students. Juicy ones. Coca-Cola, for your occasions and your fanfare, you open to better. Kingdom Books and Stationery is available for all your stationery needs. And then Lac City, they are the main media house for the program that we are streaming now. Dex Technology Limited, a new beginning for new engineers. Fair Green, intelligent business solution. Mocha Looks, pure beauty. They have made me up, and I guess I'm looking beautiful. If you want to look beautiful, go to Mocha Looks. They'll be there for you. Fonjo Images, they are responsible for the portraits. Do well and get to the finals. You will see the action of Fonjo Images. They will give you very memorable pictures, and they will keep your memories alive. Eventman is in here for the music and the sound. I would proceed to our media partners. We have GH1, your best experience, and Ultimate 106.9 FM, Ultimate Experience 8. Let's give a hand of applause for our sponsors. They have done well. So we would start our contest. We are going to have 4 rounds. The first round is the fundamentals. The second round is the fastest finger. And then we will have the technology challenge as the third round and decoding the clues as the fourth round. We will give instructions at the beginning of each round, so you would be able to follow the instructions. So when instructions are being read, I entreat you to be very attentive. Is that okay? Good. So good luck to all schools, and may the best school win. Now, we will start with round 1. Round 1 would consist of questions in the area of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT. If a school answers a question correctly, which is if it's your main question and you answer it correctly, you score 3 points. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes a bonus to the 2 other schools. And a bonus point is 1. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations and 40 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Bonus questions are open to the 2 other schools of which the question was not the main question. And these 2 schools will compete for the answer by ringing a buzzer. So if you fail to ring the buzzer before answering the bonus question, your answer becomes nullified. So you get out, you are out of that question, competition for that question. Let's see or hear how the buzzers for each of the schools sound. Good Shepherd RC JHS. Good, the buzzer is working. Saint Anthony RC JHS. I could hear it. And then St. Louis demonstration. Good, it means all your buzzers are working. And so you have no excuse not to ring your buzzer for a bonus question. Now, question 1 goes to Good Shepherd RC JHS. Which vitamin deficiency leads to anemia?
Vitamin E.
No.
Vitamin B3.
Your time is up. St. Louis demonstration.
Iron.
Incorrect. Okay, so time is up. And the correct answer is vitamin B12. Vitamin B12. Okay, now St. Anthony JHS. Which mineral deficiency leads to anemia? It's your main question, so you can just speak.
Iron.
Iron is correct. Good. Now, St. Louis demonstration, JHS. Your question. Which vitamin is also known as riboflavin?
Vitamin C.
No?
Vitamin A.
A bonus? Good Shepherd RC.
Vitamin B3.
No.
Vitamin B2.
Vitamin B2 is correct. So, if you ring the buzzer, wait for your school to be called before you provide the answer. Now, question 2. This is the main question for St. Anthony JHS. It is a calculation question, so you may have to write it. What is the value of x squared plus 2x plus 1, all in brackets, divided by x plus 5, all in brackets, when x is minus 2?
9.
9 is incorrect.
9 out of 7.
That is incorrect. A bonus?
1 out of
St.
3.
Louis demonstration.
1 out of 3.
That is incorrect. Good Shepherd RC JHS.
-1.
That is incorrect. The answer is 1. 1 is the answer. Okay. So now St. Louis demonstration JHS, your main question. It is also a calculation, and you may have to write. What is the value of x plus 3 in brackets, x plus 2 in brackets, all in a bigger bracket, divided by 2x when x is 2?
5.
5 is correct. Now, Good Shepherd RC JHS, your main question. What is the value of TQ minus 2T plus 3 all in brackets, divided by 5 plus 2T in brackets, when T is equals to minus 2?
7.
7 is incorrect.
-1.
-1 is the answer. Good. So if it is your major question and you want to speak Raise your hand and I'll call you by name. Is that clear? Now, still in round 1, our third question. Please pay attention. This question goes to St. Louis demonstration. The sum of two numbers is 25. The sum of two numbers is 25. If one of the numbers exceeds the other by 9, find the numbers.
8 and 17.
Correct for 3 points. Good Shepherd RC JHS, your main question. The difference between two numbers is 48. The ratio of the two numbers is 7:3. What are the two numbers? You raise your hand, I will call you by name, and then you answer, if you have the answer.
56 and 24.
That is not correct.
49 and 21.
A bonus. Okay, so the correct answer is 84 and 36. Good. St. Anthony RC JHS. The length of a rectangle is twice its breadth. If the perimeter is 72 meters, find the length and breadth of the rectangle.
46 and 23.
Incorrect. Good Shepherd RC JHS.
12 and 24.
12 and 24 is correct. Now question 4. I'll start with Good Shepherd RC JHS. How many elements are in glucose? The formula is C6H12O6.
3 elements.
That is incorrect. St. Anthony RC JHS.
4 elements.
4 elements is the correct answer. Now, St. Anthony, your main question. How many atoms in all are in a molecule of serotonin? Serotonin is C10, H12, N2O. Yes?
25.
That is correct for 3 points. St. Louis demonstration JHS, your main question. How many moles of propane are in 250 grams of propane? Propane is C3H8.
18.
That is incorrect. You raise your hand, you are bailed out. Now, a bonus. St. Anthony RCJHS.
26.
That is incorrect. Good Shepherd RC.
5.
5 is incorrect. Okay, the correct answer is 5.669 moles. So you nearly got it. Question 5 is a main question for St. Anthony RC JHS. Why is a stone an example of an opaque object? Let me call you. Sampana Joseph.
It does not allow light rays to pass through it easily.
Correct for 3 points. Now, St. Louis demonstration JHS. What kinds of materials are termed combustible?
Ones that can burn.
One that can burn, yes, that is correct. Good Shepherd RCJHS. What do you call a material with no fixed shape which can flow? Yes, Stephen, Kofi, and Pima.
Liquid.
Liquid, I'll give it to you. Now, question 6. You have to determine whether the statement I'm coming to read out is true or false. Okay, so I'll start with St. Louis demonstration. A processor accepts command for the computer. True or false? Yes, Philip.
True.
That is incorrect. I will not pass this. I'll just go straight to the next school, which is Good Shepherd RCJHS. Software that is free of trial. Software that is free for trial is called shareware. True or false? Yes, Gabriel?
False.
That is incorrect. The answer is true. St. Anthony JHS. A scanner is an input device. True or false? Raise your hand and I'll call you. Sampana Joseph.
True.
That is correct for 3 points. Question 7. Also, true or false has to be determined in the statement I'm going to read out. The first question goes to Good Shepherd RCJHS. A malware can execute a task without the user's permission. True or false? Yes, Stephen.
True.
That is correct. Our next question goes to St. Anthony RCJHS. One major difference between a formula and a function in Excel is that a function begins with an equal to sign. Is it true or false?
False.
That is correct. St. Louis demonstration JHS. The basic information on the internet can be in the form of a game. Is it true or false? Asumjay?
True.
That is incorrect. So we have come to the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, we have St. Louis demonstration JHS having 9 points. Let's give them a hand of applause. We have Good Shepherd RC JHS with 13 points. And St. Anthony RC JHS with 16 points. Congratulations to all schools.
Kuma. Hey, who affect?
Oh, Chaisa.
Now, one two man so Jamaica GTP on.
I know.
Joro. Hey, with them four. No beauty in some faded.
Me that say. So when him say GTP there, and one of me this sporty. Now your design is not so there. And you endless. I mean, in Chemuda.
In Chemuda.
Clemento.
Yes.
You know I really like you.
Okay.
But that's your fabric. It doesn't look genuine.
Oh no, your design, GTP design.
GTP put the printed colors be sale. Share. When buying GTP, always check the design number on the label. The same number is printed on the selvage.
Mama Felipa, what do you want to Because one I believe you. We are too much. We are genuine.
That's it.
Yeah, we do a chamu be what? The 7 circles of Alakwe. Jack, shine your eye.
GTP is available in various shops, open market and online at www.buygtp.com.
GTP, timeless.
My first picnic, yay!
Got the breakfast?
Check.
Good!
And the baby hat and umbrella?
Check.
Good!
Get the baby bowl and spoon?
Good!
Got it.
I love my daddy!
Young Vita?
Yes, what about my young pizza?
Yes, all the flavors: wheat, rice, and maize and wheat.
Yay!
Let's go.
What about me? You see your life.
Young Vita, enriched with Nutri-V, contains all the essential vitamins and minerals to help you grow big and strong. Young Vita, a delicious way to grow.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Okay, we will move on to the second round of the competition. And this round is termed the fastest finger. So within this round, we are going to have one question read out to all the contestants to compete for. So we will take the answer from the first school that answers. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to answer, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from answering the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestant must answer in 3 seconds. If a school gets the answer wrong, the 2 remaining schools get the opportunity to compete for the answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. Okay, so I will read the instructions again to all schools. We are going to have this round that we term the fastest finger. And in this round, one question will be read out, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to answer, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from answering the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestant then have 3 seconds to answer the question. If a school gets the answer wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. However, a wrong answer is going to attract a penalty of 1 point. Are we ready? Good. So, our first question. If a number has an even number or 0 at its unit place, I'll take it again. If the number has an even number or 0 at its unit place, the number is Good Shepherd RC.
It means it is divisible by 2.
2 is the answer. Question 2. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is Good Shepherd RC.
Divisible by 3.
Divisible by 3. Correct for 3 points. Number 3. What happens to the acceleration of a ball which is falling freely from the height? St. Anthony RC JHS.
When a ball is falling from a tree or height, it's the kinetic energy. And when it hits the ground, there is a sound energy and potential energy there.
No, I will not give you that. Good Shepherd RC.
The acceleration due to gravity is the same or remains constant.
Correct for 3 points. Question 4. If a bar magnet is cut lengthwise into 3 parts, what will the total number of poles be? St. Anthony RC.
6.
6 is correct. Number 5. What kind of teeth is used by mammals to tear food material? Good Shepherd RC JHS.
Canine.
The canines is the correct answer. Our next question. What is the end product of digesting protein? St. Anthony RC.
Amino acid.
Exactly the answer. Our next question. Transmitting data from a local computer to a remote computer is referred to as St. Louis demonstration.
Uploading.
Exactly the answer. Our next question for the round, in fact, our last question for the round. What is simplest unit of an element? Good Shepherd RC.
An atom.
Correct for 3 points. So we have come to the end of our second round, and we will wait for collation of marks from round 2. Let's give our contestants a hand of applause. They have done really, really well. So at the end of round 2, we have St. Louis demonstration having 4 points. St. Anthony RC JHS scored 7 points for the round. And Good Shepherd RC JHS scored 20 points for that round.
I'm at the station. Please, can you give me the direction?
Oh, ask anyone.
Okay, madam.
Madam Punchy Peach.
Yes, so far you go Punchy Peach. A Coso Road. Now, where is number 4 Enumde Avenue?
Oh, number 4 Enumde Avenue. What they call? Front right, sharp left. Miss anyone by the roadside.
Thank you. Hello, please direct me to number 4 Enumde Avenue.
Enumde. See, go sir. Then you curve. You will see some people there, then you ask them. But anyway, I can drop you.
No, thanks. What far you go Punchy Peach? And give me direction to number 4 Enumde Avenue.
Go sir.
Thank you.
Please, can you direct me to number 24 Onumde Avenue?
Go, son.
Keep going with the goodness of the new Fanny Yogo Punchy Peach. So cool, so good. This advert is FDA approved.
I can take you there. I'm not doing anything.
Going on to the third round, which is the technology challenge. Please be very attentive. In this round, one question is going to be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task, which will be assessed later. The score for this round is 10 points. Contestants will be given up to 8 minutes to perform the task given them. So our challenge for today is to demonstrate how to build a table. How to build a table and to insert symbols into a text. So, contestants, you are expected to launch Microsoft Word application. And you type the text that is given to you. Remember to use Times New Roman as the font style. And you are supposed to justify your text. I will ask you to start work now. It's over. Stop typing. Okay. So this is what we expected from them. In fact, what we gave them is what I'm going to read out to you, and then you all see whether that is what the various schools also wrote. Now, they were to write challenge, underlined. Let me tell you again, my good friend. Let me tell you again, comma, my good friend, full stop. My main problem, with main problem underlined, at school has been with mathematics, full stop. I don't like the strange alphabets my teacher uses, full stop. What has a pi, a beta, alpha, a mu, and theta got to do with the normal alphabets like A, B, C, or Z, which I am so comfortable with? Question mark. Just look at our last exams question, number 3, column. Write an expression for the area of a circle with radius r equals gamma, full stop. In brackets, we have take pi to be 22 divided by 7, all in brackets. So from write an expression for the area of a circle and the radius r equals to gamma, take pi equals 22 divided by 7 are all to be bolded. What is this? Oh my God, with exclamation signs. Last term, my results, as in the table below, were excellent, except in mathematics. So they are to provide a table with a heading, subject, exam marks, and percentages in brackets, and then grade. So under subjects, they are supposed to write maths, English, social studies, ICT, and science. Under exam mark, they are supposed to provide values of 12, 90, 89, 93, 75, in that order. And then under grade, they are supposed to write in uppercase F, A, and a B. So if the school is able to do all these, the school gets 10 marks. So we will see what was done by the various schools. So I have Good Shepherd, RC, JHS. Let me tell you again, is the correct line. We have, let me tell you again, comma, my good friend, full stop. My main problem was underlined. Our school has been with mathematics. Okay. I don't like the strange alphabets my teacher uses. That was also correctly typed. What has pi, beta, alpha, mu, and theta was missing. Got to do with the normal alphabets like A, comma, B, comma, C, or Z, which I am so comfortable with, question mark. Just look at our last exam question, number 3. correct. Write an expression for the area of a circle with radius r equals gamma. And then we have some more text that we didn't need. Take pi to be equals to 22 divided by 7, all in brackets. What is this? Oh my God. Last term, my results in the table below was missing. Were excellent except in mathematics. So when we come to the table, we have our percentage in brackets mixing in the heading of the second column. All other information is correct. For the normal letters, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters missing. Total number of letters are supposed to be 100. And so they have 96. And we will divide that by 2 to get 48 points out of 50. Underline was rightly done. The mark is 2, so they will get the 2 marks. Greek symbols, we had 1 Greek symbol missing. They are supposed to be 7 in all. We have 6. So we would multiply that by 2, and they would get 12. The bold texts were all done correctly. And in the table, 3 columns were shown. The titles were provided, except for the percentage beside the exam mark. And so instead of 3 marks, I will give them 2. The titles were bolded, and correct entries were done. However, we had an additional letters that we didn't need, and that means I will deduct 2 marks from the total that they earn. So Good Shepherd had a total of 9.3 marks out of the 10 marks that is allocated for this round. St. Louis demonstration. So what I'm going to assess is from St. Anthony RC JHS. Let me tell you again, we have an extra 2 letters. My good friend, we have, okay, but they are not well spaced, as you can see on the sheet. So my problem at school has been with mathematics. That is correct. I don't like the strange alphabets my teacher uses. That is fine. Which has pi, beta. Okay, so pi, beta, alpha, mu, and the last symbol was incorrect. Got to do with the normal alphabets, like the normal alphabets, like, and now it is life. Okay. A, B, C, or Z, which I'm so comfortable with. A lot of words were missing. Okay, so let's go to the table. The table has the headings, and one heading is correctly bolded, but the exam mark has the percentage missing. The grade is also not bolded, but then we have all the grades there. So in going through, I would, for the words that we're supposed to have 100 words, in this instance, we have about 50 words, and so I'll give them half the mark, which is 25. Main problem was not underlined. We have one Greek symbol, and 3 Greek symbols missing. And so we would have a total of 3 times 2, which is 6. And the font size, we have only, the font size it was not written, the statement was not written at all. So it was not written and it was not bolded. So we would, they lose marks for that. And when we come into the table, 3 columns were provided. They get 3 out of 3. The titles were typed correctly, except that we did not have the percentage symbol. So I will give them 2 out of 3. And the titles, only one title was bolded. I would give 1 out of 3. And the entries made, we have some entries were not correctly done. So from a total of 15, I will give them 10 points. Okay, so for that particular round, which is supposed to be 10 points, St. Anthony gets 5 points. Now, St. Louis demonstration, JHS. Okay, let me tell you again, my good friend, my main problem, well underlined, 2 points awarded. At school has been, my main problem at school has been with mathematics. I don't like the strange alphabet my teacher uses. What has and got to do with the normal? Oh, so we have missing statements. The Greek alphabets were missing. And so what has to do with the normal alphabets like A, B, C, or Z, which I'm so comfortable with. Write an expression for an area of a circle with R equals, the Greek is missing, and then take pi to be 22/7. The Greek is also missing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Greek words all missing. So they lose marks for that session. And then bold fonts. We have the bold fonts. Yes, they are bolded. However, some bold fonts are missing. So instead of 10, I will give them 8 points. And then when we enter the table, the columns, we have 2 columns written, so I'll give them 2 out of 3. And then the titles correctly typed, yes, but 1 is missing, so I'll give 2 out of 3. And then titles in bold, no title was bolded, and so here they will lose the marks. And for correct entries, yes, the entries they have entered is fine, but then they left out a lot of almost all the Greek words and a few of the others. So from 15 points, I would give them 12. And then for the number of letters written, they are supposed to have a total of 50 points. I would give them 35. Let's see what they get in total. Okay, so they also get a total of 5 marks. So at the end of round 3, which is the technology challenge, we have marks already collated for schools. And here we have St. Anthony RC JHS and St. Louis Demonstration JHS scoring 5 marks each. Our Good Shepherd RC JHS had 9.3 points for round 3. Well done to all schools. And let's proceed to our 4th and final round. This round is called Decoding the Clues. In this round, a question will be read out as a series of clues. If the question is answered correctly on the first clue, the school scores 6 points. If answered correctly on the second clue, the school scores 5 points. A correct answer on the 6th clue, the school scores 4 points. On the 4th and subsequent clues is 3 points. Contestants are to press the buzzer and wait to be called before attempting the question. Failing to press the buzzer before answering disqualifies you from that question and nullifies your answer even if you get it right. Are we ready? Yes. Good. So let's start. Question 1. I am a change in direction. I am not a city, even though I may sound as one. St. Louis Demonstration.
Velocity.
Velocity is correct. Question 2. Even though I am a lovely person, most political directors call upon me when they want to bring confusion among the people. Those who care about unity and production do not want to hear my name. St. Louis.
Division.
Division is correct on the second clue. On the second clue. So you earn 5 marks for that. Question 3. I am the oldest form of ceramic material. I have and continue to shape civilization thanks to my flexibility. Plasticity is my defining mechanical property when wet. St. Anthony?
Cotton.
Cotton is incorrect. I would continue. Good Shepherd?
Clay.
Clay is correct on clue 3. So you earned 4 points. Question 4. I am an amorphous solid formed from sand. I am formed from rapid cooling of my molten foam. St. Anthony?
Metamorphic rock.
That is not correct. I can be formed naturally from volcanic magma. Good Shepherd RC.
Lava.
That is incorrect. I am fragile and require tender loving care. I find it difficult hiding things because you can see through me. Who am I? Yes, St. Louis?
Transparent object.
You have been bailed out. Would any of the audience want to try? Yes, there's a hand up there. Yes, the lady in white. Glass is the answer. Give it up to her. Thank you so much. So we have come to the end of the 4th round and the end of the competition. We will have our marks collated for the 4th round as well as the entire contest. At the end of round 4, we have St. Anthony RC JHS scoring no mark, which is 0. And Good Shepherd RC JHS scoring 4 points. St. Louis Demonstration JHS scored 10 points. Thank you. Putting the marks together for the entire contest, we have a very interesting score, and this is reflective of the saints as they are gathered here. We have St. Anthony RC JHS and St. Louis Demonstration JHS scoring 28 points each. Good Shepherd RC JHS scored 46.3 points. So what that means is that we have Good Shepherd out, and then the 2 schools that tie, the tie will have to be split. So St. Anthony RC JHS and St. Louis Demonstration JHS, we will have to split the tie that you have. A Good Shepherd already made it to the next round of competition. Okay, so in this round, you are going to have 1 question read out to all schools, and you will compete for the first answer. We said each question will carry 4 points, and when the contestant is ready to answer, you have to press the buzzer before you attempt to answer. You know that answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from the question. And after the buzzer is pressed, the contestant must then answer within 3 seconds. If a school gets the question wrong, the remaining, now it is between only St. Anthony and St. Louis demonstration. Okay, so if the school gets it wrong, then it's automatically the opportunity for the second school. But if you get it wrong, it means we're going to deduct 1 point. So be attentive, St. Anthony and St. Louis. You may have to write. A woman deposited an amount of 50,000 Ghana cedis at a bank for 2 years at a rate of 20% per annum. A woman deposited an amount of 50,000 Ghana cedis at a bank for 2 years at a rate of 20% per annum. Find the simple interest. St. Louis demonstration.
The answer is 20,000 cedis.
20,000 is the answer for St. Louis. So they competed for time, and St. Louis demonstration got the answer correct. Therefore, our second school to join Good Shepherd RC JHS for the quarterfinals becomes St. Louis demonstration. Thank you. So we would say congratulations for how far we have come with the schools. Thank you, contestants. Thank you very much. You have given your all. You are all really, really good, except that we needed 2 of you for the next round. So thank you, and our audience, thank you for your comportment and for your support for your schools. Give them a hand of applause, and let's meet next week, Monday, for the balloting and also subsequently for our quarterfinal stage. Well done, well done, well done.
We are here at the Junior Science and Maths Quiz at College of Science, KNUST. Right beside me is Dr. Mrs. Linda Bacha Deborah. Doc, please this afternoon, what is your observation about the quiz?
Yes, it was a very exciting quiz. Even to start with, I was so excited because we had all Catholic schools contesting. So in that instance, I knew it was going to be a keenly contested competition. And it really was. If you attest to the fact that all the school scores very high marks, and even to the extent that there was even a tie. And we had to break the tie, and it was really a difficult moment to do that, breaking that tie between St. Louis demonstration and St. Anthony RC JHS. Very, very exciting. Very exciting. But the students have done marvelously well, and I say kudos to them.
Okay, kudos to the winners. And we would also want to know, what is the future for our science and mathematics in the schools, various schools?
Yes, in fact, this is why this contest has started even at the junior level. So we want to demystify STEM. That is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Students are so afraid of science. Students are afraid of mathematics. They are afraid of physics. They are afraid of chemistry. And we want to erode that idea and make them see how interesting the science and STEM-related areas are to develop their potential, because it has a lot of opportunities. So going forward, we expect that all schools come on board to compete, and so that we are able to create the awareness of how interesting science is to everyone.
So finally, what should we expect in the final going forward?
Expect the best. It has to be the best. So let's look out for the finals. Look out for the best schools in the Ashanti region. And yes, we will look forward to the winning schools.
Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you. And right here with me, we have Good Shepherd RC School, and they have emerged as the winners for this afternoon contest. We would want to know your names, so I'm starting from
Okay, I'm Eugene Nkrumah Yeboah.
Okay, Eugene.
I'm Gabriel Zachikofi.
Seven Kofi Apimaba.
How is the feeling?
Yeah, we are very, very happy today. We are very, very happy.
They are very happy today. They are so excited. And how is the feeling too?
It's amazing. It's just to be a winner.
Okay. What about you?
Well, it's very nice and amazing because can feel being the winner is very good. So we hope that we can also go to the next round and be the same way.
Okay. So what should we expect from Good Shepherd in the upcoming contest since you have won to the next stage?
We will improve upon our performance and continue to be the best at whatever we do.
So should we expect that Good Shepherd is going to be at the top?
Yes, please, you should expect that.